Britney Spears once again has her fans deeply concerned after a recent Instagram video stirred up a wave of worry across social media. The pop icon, who has always commanded attention with her every move, posted a short clip where she appeared to be singing off-key in a cluttered room. On its own, that might have passed as another quirky Britney moment. But what really caught viewers' eyes and set off alarm bells was the backdrop. Fans noticed scattered items across the floor, and more disturbingly, what looked like dog feces lying in plain sight. The messy surroundings combined with the raw, unpolished audio immediately sparked an avalanche of comments. Many followers urged her close friends and family to check in on her, with some going as far as to plead for an intervention. The video quickly spread beyond Instagram, spilling into TikTok, Twitter, and gossip blogs, where the reactions became even more intense. Some users couldn't believe that someone of Britney's stature, who once epitomized polished perfection on MTV stages and award shows, was now casually uploading content that looked chaotic and unsettling. Others defended her, pointing out that since her conservatorship ended, Britney has been living life on her own terms and sharing whatever she wants, however she wants. Still, the image of one of the world's most famous pop stars surrounded by mess, seemingly oblivious, hit a nerve with fans who have long worried about her mental health. For many supporters, the scene felt like a painful reminder of Britney's turbulent history. This wasn't just about an Instagram clip. It was about a woman who's been under the public microscope for decades, with every stumble, misstep, and vulnerable moment magnified. Those who have followed her journey couldn't help but think back to the highly publicized breakdowns of the late 2000s, when paparazzi captured every meltdown, every night out, and every tear in shocking detail. This latest video may have lasted just a few seconds, but it carried with it the weight of years of scrutiny and heartbreak. Britney Spears' rise to superstardom was nothing short of meteoric. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, she was a golden girl of pop, delivering hit after hit with songs like Baby One More Time and Oops, I Did It Again. She filled arenas, sold millions of albums, and became a cultural phenomenon whose influence touched fashion, dance, and the very idea of what it meant to be a pop star. Yet, behind the glitter and high-energy performances, there was a young woman struggling with pressures most people couldn't imagine. The constant paparazzi chase, the endless demands of fame, and the invasive public scrutiny slowly took their toll. By 2007, her personal life had spiraled into headlines that overshadowed her music. Custody battles, erratic late-night outings, and the infamous head-shaving incident became the focal points of her story. It all led to the court-ordered conservatorship in February 2008, which placed her personal and financial decisions under control of her father, Jamie Spears, and a team of appointed managers. For over a decade, the arrangement became both her prison and her protection. While Britney continued to perform, release music, and headline a hugely successful Las Vegas residency, her autonomy was stripped away. The conservatorship's very existence fueled anger among her fans, ultimately giving rise to the now famous Free Britney movement. Supporters of the movement tirelessly campaigned online and outside courthouses, insisting that the conservatorship was exploitative and unfair. Their persistence helped shine a global spotlight on Britney's situation. In June 2021, Spears herself delivered a harrowing testimony in court, speaking candidly about the restrictions she faced, from being forced to perform against her will to not being allowed to remove her birth control device. The revelation shocked even casual fans and sparked a reckoning over how the entertainment industry treats its stars, especially women. By November that year, Britney was finally free when a judge terminated the conservatorship. It was a historic moment that her fans celebrated as a hard-fought victory. Since regaining her independence, Britney has embraced social media as her stage, using Instagram as her primary outlet for self-expression. She posts candid videos, sometimes dancing in her living room, sometimes sharing cryptic captions, and other times showing off fashion experiments. While some fans cheer these uploads as signs of liberation and authenticity, others interpret them as troubling, pointing to her rambling captions, erratic movements, and now, her cluttered surroundings. The messy Instagram video featuring dog feces only added fuel to ongoing debates about whether Britney is thriving or struggling in her newfound freedom. The concerns over her online behavior are not without context. In recent years, Britney has endured more personal heartbreaks. Her marriage to Sam Asghari, which once seemed like a fresh chapter of happiness, ended in separation not long after tying the knot. A miscarriage devastated her emotionally, further intensifying the sympathy of fans who have long rooted for her to find stability. On top of that, security issues around her home, including reports of fans trying to trespass, added another layer of stress. All of this has unfolded under the gaze of millions who feel connected to Britney not just as a pop star, but as someone whose battles have played out in front of the entire world. The latest Instagram video has reignited discussions about whether Britney has the right support system around her. While she has insisted that she values her independence and decision-making power, many fans feel she may still need guidance or help from trusted friends. Yet, others argue that after so many years of control under her conservatorship, any attempt to intervene in her life could feel like another form of restriction. It's a difficult balance, one that underscores the complexity of her situation. The very freedom fans fought for is now the same freedom that makes some of them uneasy. The way Britney uses Instagram also speaks volumes about how celebrities in the digital age navigate fame. Unlike polished PR-driven posts from other stars, Britney's content feels unfiltered, raw, and sometimes messy. In a world where so many celebrities project an airbrushed version of reality, Britney's videos stand out for their honesty, even if that honesty is sometimes uncomfortable to watch. Her willingness to share imperfect, chaotic glimpses of her daily life is both refreshing and troubling, depending on who you ask. It's part of why she continues to dominate gossip headlines. People can't look away, whether they're concerned, entertained, or simply curious. For the entertainment industry, Britney's case continues to be a cautionary tale about the immense pressures of child stardom and the long-lasting effects of fame. Her struggles with mental health, relationships, and personal autonomy highlight how fragile even the most glamorous careers can be. The fact that one short Instagram video can spark global concern speaks to the intense bond Britney shares with her fans. They don't just consume her music, they feel invested in her well-being. Every post becomes a litmus test of how she's really doing, and every misstep sparks speculation. As for Britney herself, she has remained largely silent in the wake of the Messy Room video. That silence only amplifies the chatter around her. Some fans are holding out hope that she'll issue a statement or even poke fun at the situation, while others fear her quietness suggests deeper struggles. Regardless of what comes next, it's clear that Britney Spears remains one of the most scrutinized celebrities of our time. Her story, with all its highs and lows, continues to unfold in real time on social media, where millions watch, comment, and speculate about what's truly going on behind the posts. For now, the video remains a snapshot of where Britney is today, free from conservatorship, free to share whatever she chooses, but still caught between public adoration and public concern. The world may never truly know what happens beyond her Instagram feed, but the conversation it sparks says a lot about both Britney Spears and a culture that made her a global icon. Fans had only hoped that behind the messy backdrop and off-key singing, she's finding peace, healing, and happiness in her own way. In the hours after Britney's video spread online, countless fans flooded her comment section with both love and alarm. Some begged her to take a break from posting, while others encouraged her to seek support from close friends rather than share vulnerable moments with millions of followers. A few longtime supporters even admitted they had muted her account in recent months, not out of dislike, but because they found her posts too distressing to watch. For them, it was a painful choice, balancing their admiration for a pop icon with their worry about her well-being. Observers in the entertainment industry also weighed in, with several experts highlighting how the pressure fame can push artists into cycles of erratic online activity. Publicists and mental health professionals noted that Britney's relationship with social media has become a double-edged sword. It gives her the freedom to express herself after years of control, but also exposes her most unguarded moments to public scrutiny and gossip. This tug-of-war between independence and vulnerability is a central theme in Britney's post-conservatorship journey. Adding to the swirl of conversation, tabloids and celebrity blogs quickly picked up the story, amplifying the messy room detail and, in some cases, sensationalizing the dog feces allegation. For Britney, this type of coverage is nothing new. Her private struggles have long been magnified into global talking points. However, Many fans criticize the media once again for focusing on the most humiliating angles rather than taking a compassionate stance. They argue that reducing her to viral headlines only worsens the very issues people claim to be concerned about. The video also reignited debate over whether Britney has the right team around her. While some fans believe she is intentionally rejecting traditional Hollywood handlers, others think her inner circle has failed to provide the stability and care she clearly needs. Past reports have suggested that Britney has a tendency to distance herself from managers, advisors, and even close friends, which may leave her increasingly isolated. In the aftermath of this clip, speculation grew louder about whether she truly has trusted people to guide her through turbulent moments. What complicates matters is Britney's own fierce insistence on independence. Since the conservatorship ended, she has repeatedly spoken about never again wanting others to control her decisions. While that stance resonates with millions who rallied under the Free Britney movement, it also means that interventions, even well-meaning ones, become more difficult. Many of her followers now find themselves torn between respecting her freedom and fearing that unchecked freedom may lead to harm. This conflict remains at the heart of nearly every public discussion about her. As of now, Britney has not directly commented on the backlash to the Instagram clip, leaving fans guessing about her state of mind. Whether this silence is intentional or simply her way of avoiding further controversy remains unclear. But one thing is certain: Britney Spears continues to provoke concern, conversation, and deep emotional reactions from people around the world. Every new post becomes a flashpoint in the ongoing story of her life, one that blends triumph, heartbreak, and the